name's Willie N. Been told you haven't been too hydrated lately, and that's just not chill. Do you want to know how I stay hydrated throughout the day and doing casting? It's none other than BioSteel. BioSteel comes in this nice recyclable container, comes in a bunch of different flavors. I'm drinking pink lemonade right now. It's delicious. So what are you doing? Stop being dehydrated. Go to BioSteel, get you some BioSteel, use code FoxtrotGG at your checkout, and you get a discount. Buy BioSteel, and do better. Stay hydrated.
Welcome back to Foxtrot.
Acting he doesn't even know, but surprise, down two, the spray transfer to the third. Stay close here, initial shot from the player last year, good. Nate and damage done, no HP to his name, just one day this fight. Let's go, baby! Learning the game. Nice! A lot of niggas tried, failed, just couldn't do it. Wait till we was pull the trigger! Jesse's gonna pull the transfer! It's good! We will never quit. Through the movies and music, this house is too legit. Get money, get paper.
Getting money in certainly not getting paper. It is the Foxtrot GG's Twitch stream for our IM run. My name is Apples. I'm Violet joining, and I'm here with Regent, who has been a newest addition to the Foxtrot family, and we love him. Welcome. Are you happy?
Thank you so
excited?
much. Yep. I'm very glad to be a part of the Foxtrot team, and finally recovered after what was Tuesday's match. One absolutely devastating, depressing match on Anubis, and now I've recovered. I felt better on this. And hopefully we can improve here as we're going against the Mangione family, an interesting group of fellas. Of course, if anyone knows, they should know. But that said, looking to improve on the record, currently at 3-4. Were able to get their first win against the Mighty Cats, their first true win other than the forfeit wins. But I'm looking forward to seeing if they could be able to improve for what was a really, really shaky game on Anubis the other day.
Yeah. Thankfully, I was casting a different game that started at 9, so I only had to hop in at 9:50, and it was the last couple of rounds, maybe the last 4 rounds, and I'm like, oh. All right, this is how it is. And then Pink's and I'm like, oh, what happened this game? Yeah, and then I saw everyone getting really upset. I'm like, oh my God, how bad was this game? Must have been pretty bad. But, we live and we learn, we get through it. And the team right now just trying to figure out their comp, trying to figure out their roles and everything. I think a new practice system has been put into place. New roles and stuff. But let's take a look over at our roster. Of course, you know them, you love them. We got Neebeat, Neeks, Jesse, Deft, and Wiggles. And right now, I don't think we have a specified op, air quotes, with any of these team players, at least not from what I know, because they love to switch it up. As I think Neeks has been trying to take it over from a Deft recently, from what I've been seeing.
Honestly, though, I think they should really stay with the 5 rifle group, because honestly, when they all get on rifles, it looks good. So I wish that they could keep it that way. And so that said, maybe we don't need the op. Maybe we need to just play this more aggressive style so that way, getting into their positions, getting entries, start to get that confidence back. That was 100% a confidence demoralizer on that Anubis on the previous match. So, if anything, start feeling yourselves with the rifles, take those AKs out and just start getting one taps left and right. I think that will improve this team a lot more. And, against a team like Mangione family, we look into their squad here. We have 5G Cell Tower, Lego Batman, Glass Cup, Chrome, and Air Switch. Currently sitting at 3-4 themselves. And most of their games have been really close, actually. Not blowouts, nor have they been, some sort of killer for them, or they're doing the killing themselves. Instead, it's just been absolutely close, but it's just a matter of what the swing rounds do. So definitely going to be a challenge for Foxtrot after going through what they went through last time. As we get to the bans, I'll let you take it underway, Apples.
Yeah, let me take this underway. It's been almost a year with thank fuck. Sorry. Excuse me.
No, I am with you on that one. I am definitely with you on that one. Which is
ancient man.
I'm surprised about that because most of the maps for Mangione family have been Ancient and Anubis, so getting that off the break is interesting enough. Their main bans have been really Inferno, Dust 2, and then sometimes they switch between Nuke and Train. But good God, we might not even get the other the two A's in the group. Yep,
Ooh.
those two are Nuke. And Nuke hasn't really been the normality, but they will take it. And the last time we saw Nuke from the Foxtrot team, they ended up winning it out. It wasn't far, it wasn't a blowout, but it was actually an overtime win at 16-14. A beautiful game with so many clip-worthy moments, that's for sure. So getting onto the map that they got their first true win in, looking a little bit more hopeful about this game, Apples?
Yeah, I would say so. I feel like that nuke game that we just had, that the 16-14, that was probably one of the most entertaining maps to watch from Foxtrot that we've had.
Yeah.
And 2 seasons. I mean, like, playoffs was really fun. I think the last time that we were really, like, all together as a group, we had, like, a bunch of people in chat and stuff, was when we were taking open playoffs to get to IM. That felt like that same kind of spirit that we've had with the Foxtrot family, with the entire team, everyone. I that was such an incredible game for them, and I'm excited to see how they can play it, today. What you said about the 5 rifles, I do really think that that is a good idea, because it's so hard to find an everything's frozen. Everything's
So that's good.
frozen.
I'm currently just
Everything's frozen.
I'm just currently death staring the camera. We're getting there.
Okay, okay. My bad. We're back, guys. Don't worry, guys. We're right
I
here.
was
We're right
death
here.
staring the camera for a second. I was like, geez, now I'm looking at myself intentional, like or extremely. But yeah, no,
Wait. Oh,
we're
okay,
good.
we're back.
We're good. We're good.
No,
Okay.
it's so hard to find an impactful opper that, like, that is their only skill, and they know how to completely use that
Mhm.
at this skill level. And I say skill level, I mean more like league level, like I am main advanced. Like, once you keep going up, you find oppers that are like, oh yeah, I have main plus experience. Like, they've been an opper for so long because they've grinded all the way up from open, or they've been recruited by teams that are at that higher level.
Mhm.
Once I feel like Foxtrot, they just need to they need to pug it out. They need to duel it out. They need to make sure that they're getting these wins just so they get to that point, so they can find an opper. Because it's just
Mhm.
really hard to find one in IM that it won't who will pay for no money. Because obviously we don't pay anyone here, unfortunately. We just kind of do these broadcasts. So gulp.
Mhm. No, I agree. I mean, to be honest, I feel like opping in general has just never been fun to deal with for the majority of CS2 for any team whatsoever. Obviously you have those star players in different professional teams, but when we're talking about ESEA, we're talking about people that are still developing and trying to get better.
Yep.
So most of the times you're not going to see someone who's fully developed, who's got the flicks every single 9 times out of 10 shots that they hit, or just able to hold the line and have great reaction time. Usually it's just people just trying to get better with the op. But in
Yep.
this kind of scenario where we are now halfway into the season, you can't afford an opera that's going to be inconsistent. I mean, if you look at teams like FaZe, for example, they got Brokey, who for some reason could be the best player, and then for some reason could be the worst player in the team, And how are they doing? In the middle of the pack, about to send themselves out of the top 10, So the same thing kind of goes in a way parallel. Obviously not the equivalent, but still plays a factor in that if you get that inconsistent opper, it's not going to be an easy fight whatsoever when you play against a lot of these teams competitively. So I do agree that the 5 rifles, as I mentioned, would be the best case scenario. And I mean, Adept has been hitting with the rifle too. And Neeks has been looking good himself. He's been very solid as a rifler. And then, of course, the biggest one in the talk of the town is Wiggles with his entries. I feel like if he can continue that entries,
Yep.
I feel like he can be able to get himself started and really get this team going, especially getting a confidence boost. Because right now it's currently down the drain. They need to just pick it up a tiny bit, a little bit more, a little bit more.
A little bit, just a little bit. And you know what else you need to go pick up is go pick up yourself some BioSteel. You can get a 20% off with our code FoxtrotGGs. I just got our sponsorship box of BioSteel in the mail at my house, so I've been drinking it. I got a water bottle right here in my hands. You can't see it, but you'll see it when you come back. But honestly, pretty good tasting flavors. I really like the peach. That is my favorite so far because it kind of tastes like kind of tea-ish.
Mm.
I'm a big tea person. I don't know. I really like how it makes me feel. It just feels like I'm drinking a really nice Gatorade. It
Mm.
doesn't. It's not too sweet at all. Pretty swag. Exclamation point BioSteel in the chat. And also, we do still have jerseys going on. We have a jersey drop right now. They are sticking to $40 right now. They're shipped $40 shipped right now. They're not going up to $45. We want you to get these jerseys in your hands. So go fill out the form. Exclamation point jerseys in chat. And we also have so much more merch on our website, and it's actually very, very good quality merch. If you go check it out, it's pretty cheap as well. I should have worn my Foxtrot shirt tonight. I didn't even think about it because I was expecting another agent game. But here, BioSteel. BioSteel.
Cute bottle
Ooh.
as well.
It's pretty cute, and it has like a little.
Oh, no.
The timing was perfect.
Perfect. I was it was perfect. I'm surprised I actually caught it perfectly, but I will be getting mine in the mail soon. So I'm looking forward to trying out Rocket Pop for BioSteel. Okay, now she's starting to spray me with the bottle.
Before go ahead. Sorry.
Going back into the game here, I'm really excited to see Nuke coming back in. I feel like, as we've seen many, many times, the Ancient Anubis back and forth has not been the best case scenario for Foxtrot. But without further ado, actually, we will get that Nuke now and at the moment. And it will be, I believe, are we going into the knife round? No, I think we're already into the pistol. And it seems that with that, the knife round was, I would assume, considering they're on the CT side, the knife round was won by Mangione Family, and they'll be starting on the CT side. So Foxtrot first up on the T side. Their pistols have been looking great, and they just got to get it converting, and it's been going great in terms of the conversion. So let's see how it all goes down here on Nuke. Starting in 5 seconds, we will get this underway. Hopefully everyone in chat is feeling refreshed and ready to go, as we do have the Foxtrots taking on Mangione Family here on Nuke. Cool knife, by the way, by Deft.
Pretty cool knife. Deft's got some juicers in his inventory.
Yeah, indeed. I love the M9 Bayo. Probably my favorite one. My retire skin if I could. Oh, off the rip. Lego Batman with the first pick. But that's not where the Foxtrot team is going. They're heading straight to B, which has been the consistent factor for their T side. It's been always these B takes, and they will get a first entry onto Dog. But now they're going to stop. They're going to wait for this re-aggression by Mangione Family. This is kind of what's expected when you play Nuke. It's always that once you take the B RAM control, the CTs kind of revolve around the other side of the map, and that's exactly what Glass Cup is doing, as he does take position in the lobby. And it's a lot of information, that's for sure. But
yeah,
taking their sweet time. Only a minute left on the clock, and not really that much forward progress just yet.
Yeah, I'd be worried about this with Foxtrot. They've already basically being boxed in. Jesse's gonna have to get a pretty good opening frag here. Oh, yeah, shift walking. I think the timing works out in their favor. That's a lot of information gained by the Mangiones. They just gotta regress back into the site. Nice flash in.
Oh, heaven wrap.
Oh, heaven wrap. Yeah, okay, they're going back down. See you later. They're still down here, though.
Yeah, they're all still here. They got 2 players down here. But with that notice onto the control room, they're going to plan for single, or I would hope they plan it for single. But Yacht sticking out and will get caught off. But they're just going to fight in front, and they will take both kills from the double doors, leaving it all up to Glass Cup in the 1v2 for the Mangione Family. They've already freed Luigi once, but can they free themselves from this clutch? That's the true question here. But right now, Foxtrots are in great positions, especially with that wrap happening from a Deft. And that's just going to solidify the round, as Jesse trying to take the fight, but with low HP, he won't block it. 5-second defuse. He has it. Oh, no. Foxtrot so late onto the defuse, and Mangione will get the defuse. So pistol round will go to the Mangione Family.
Unfortunate for Jesse, not able to land that last kill in the round to concrete that for Foxtrot, but a bomb plant nonetheless. The money is in their pockets. They can force up here. Looks like they're going to be doing just that. Galil's and just a deagle for Niwi. Wait. Is this a Niwi op arc incoming?
Very, very cheap and very hit-worthy op, that's for sure. But a Deft, had a lot of damage onto Lego Batman. Oh, but that nade, Wiggles just takes it right on the chin. And already down in the dumps is Foxtrot going into the force buy back in. MP9, though, trying to fight in midair. Very bit ambitious from air switch, and he will get taken down by Niwi. So back to 4v4, and not really that much presence being made by Foxtrot just yet. Just a bit of fake information, but Dog is going to re-clear this, and this is going to be a lot of information if they don't catch him, and they won't. They're just backing off, and I think he might have caught a slip. No sliver just yet. But to be fair, this is a lot of information from Dog. He's just going to be going right behind Foxtrot, and they're just prepared just in case there is an A take here.
I don't like how quick Dog is for Foxtrot right now. Right behind them, and now trying to aggress into lower. Flash out, and Dog is going to be right behind them. It depends on how this blender goes. A nice kill for 5G Cell Tower. Oh, it's a blender. But Jesse's up with it. That's a nice kill, but they are right behind them, able to get the bomb plant once again, but they're going to fake it, get another kill. Neeks is good for it. 2v2, and the nade's not going to hit anyone on the Foxtrot side. Jesse just trying to hold this down, but the double door's open. The bomb plant denied. Jesse has the information, but not the damage.
Just unfortunate things right there. A bit discombobulated was the entire Foxtrot team. It seemed like they were still clueless as to where the entire CT side was really holding from. I mean, getting caught from the single doors, but thankfully they got the kill. But again, a lot of the kills, and this is what it's really been coming up to in terms of Foxtrot, you don't feel comfortable with their T side on occasion. It feels like a lot of the kills are just happening in the moment in desperation rather than really gaining the control of certain sites. So right now, I think Foxtrot's got to fix something up, as I believe we're getting a tech pause. Would that be? Oh, maybe just a regular pause, but we did get a pause nonetheless. Maybe Foxtrot trying to get back into winning ways, but they're going to have to do it a little bit later unless these pistols can sing like a bird and get some headshots here. But I don't see how this is going. What do you think, Apple, with these pistols?
No armor. Maybe they get a deagle shot or something nice.
Something.
That's considering that they are not fighting against all these
Bomb
util.
drop.
They're just trying to do
Bomb
a
drop,
vent
bomb
drop.
drop.
Yep, vent drop. Easy peasy. How
Lemon
quick are
squeezy.
Mangione is going to be to rotate in here? They already have people up on a ramp looking down. Bomb's going to get planted. That is really all they needed to do this round. All the kills that they get here are just extras.
Oh,
Jesse with a 2K. All right, with a picked up M4. Now this is looking like it could be possible,
How is
depending on
Neeks
how
still
much
alive?
damage. Neeks, what is happening here? Oh, okay, all down to Lego Batman.
it's always the weird rounds that they start winning, and what they're doing is really good. But Neeks on the low HP has to hold out for the time being, and there's a lot of time being wasted, and Neeks will get the kill. What a clutch!
On me.
No!
Nice.
Bro, how did he do that to me?
How is that the round that we won? The
I don't
fuck,
know.
guys.
Somebody take this M4.
That's what exactly I'm talking about.
Color
man.
me
How is that the
surprised.
round that we win?
Color me surprised, because that did not make any sense. They needed one bullet for that kill to happen, and Mangione family just completely whiffing the entire spray. And surprisingly enough, they're currently in the dumps in terms of their economy, so now they're just going for a pistol crunch into lobby, and it's fast. A Def will get one before he goes to the grave. Neeks will find one himself, but another trade back. They got to be careful with this. The bomb is currently outside, so they don't have to worry about the bomb, but they need to get these kills. The Deagle even finding some, and how are they going to lose pistols? Now, it's a little bit more normal. 2 HP on Dog, and he's just going to have to go do whatever he can, because he's as done as a bullet, or maybe even a fart on his face, if anything. But thankfully they're able to save this, and
Yeah.
for what
Jesse's
looked
gonna-
like a very chaotic round, it should be done, I would hope. But Jesse just trying to be a little bit more cautious, because his teammates have been dying to these pistols.
He's gonna try and get this rifle, something.
Oh,
Oh, he picked up the op nade.
bang.
Yep. Bang, bang, bang. Pick that right back up.
No, maybe put it down.
Maybe.
Oh, we do have a DC on the server. It is Wiggles down and out, so he will be coming back just shortly. But that kind of worried me a bit. The fact that they're able to bag such an eco round like that, and then once the pistols come straight to them, then they're kind of falling at the seams, but able to handle it towards the latter end of that. And again, that's the big question. How much can these rounds look less like desperation and more like protocol? Good protocols nonetheless, but still worth to see. But for now, getting 2 rounds on the T side looking good. And once again, credit to Ping for his lovely observing on today's match, as he's always done every single game. And yeah, I mean, I'm liking so far what I'm seeing. just for the little bit that there is. But Mangione family, not someone to be messed with, that's for sure, especially considering where the family is coming from. No, what is it? No idol zone. So no American Idols in CT spawn, that's for sure. Yeah. Where's the popo? Kind of.
Oh, we're driving. Okay.
Oh. Ping, start the forklift. All right.
Well,
as we're taking a moment, we are looking at Ping's amazing observing once again. Stellar as ever. Intel Extreme Masters, what are you doing? Why are you not hiring him as an observer?
oh, it seems like Wiggles could be non-responsive in Discord as well right now.
Oh, really?
Wiggle.
Probably a blue screen then.
Maybe.
I would only assume.
Long tech.
How's your week been, Apples? It's crazy that first ever cast with you. Of course, I'm the new one in the Foxtrot family, but first cast with you. How's everything been with you?
Good. That's all I got. What about you?
Can't complain. Just live the life day by day. You know, just go at it one step at a time. One White Claw at a time sometimes. Sometimes that's all it takes to make me happy, you know?
Sometimes that's all you need.
A black cherry White Claw.
You know what? We're gonna go for a little bit of a break real quick just to see when Wiggles decides to get back into the server. So we'll be right back.
Hell no.
Hi, puppy.
Hello.
Doing stuff. I turned on every CPU performance thing possible on exit lag, and I turned up every frickin' Wi-Fi boost thing possible. We're gonna see.
Problem.
No, Cat 8 cable.
Yeah, that's what I got.
2 gigs a second, baby.
You got like 45, I think, at this time out.
Can someone send me the thing?
Yeah, I'll send
Yeah, I
it.
got you.
On Steam? We'll see who does
You
it
got it, Jaden?
faster.
I mean,
Probably Jaden.
if you want to do it. Oh wait, no, I don't have it anymore. I have the fucking Video Ninja link.
I have. Where are you?
Where
On
am I?
Steam. There
Oh,
you
no.
go.
Pull up the Discord thing. Do this.
Let me hold it out.
Go to.
My dad was very
Kiwi.
confused when we were mid-round on the stream, and I just came sprinting downstairs yelling I needed a Dr. Pepper. He was, "Are you in a timeout?" I was like, "Yep."
Incredible.
I should have been like, "No, I died first. I'm on
Now
my
we get
way."
our now we get our terrorist technical timeout for our teammate DCing.
Yay.
Oh, it's so nice.
Timeout exploits.
Well, now we're not in attack anymore. Nick, what's the call?
True.
Kill them.
What's the?
We're back. Wiggles is back. We're all back.
Woo. Let's go.
So I was requested by Dog to say happy birthday to their 13-year-old daughter, Niwi. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. That's all I got. Another save
Man.
for the Mangiones here. Full buy for Foxtrot. Don't think they're going to be going for the ramp push once again, but For ramp defense, one player on the A site. Glass Club just kind of rotating around over on a hut, trying to see where the players are working. But we got cross smokes outside, and Foxtrot very noticeably wary. So walking around anywhere here.
Just taking a little bit of a lap. As Niwi now wants to run into the A side, takes out Glass Cup first, but he's still probing around the outside. Deagle will find a death, but not so in terms of the kill department. 5G cell tower goes down, but the bomb is coming incredibly late. So the op currently holding down Neeks, one and done, but there is the rifle ready to take everybody out. I see everybody, but Jesse goes down after one, but Wiggles will take care of the rest. So in the lead will be Foxtrot. Crisis averted, I will say.
Little bit of crisis aversion. No guns dropped over to the side of Mangione's, all dead in the server.
And Luigi locked up.
Yeah, no, we're freeing Luigi tonight.
All right.
That's what we're doing. We're freeing Luigi.
All right.
Full buy both sides.
Indeed. Up on Lego Batman, and he will be playing towards that outside position as well. So got to be very careful. But Neeks, he said he was going to get back on the op, and he's starting it out real good already with 2 kills on the op, and they're pushing the pace straight into outside. Wiggles has a chance to get another entry for himself, but's got to aim just properly. A lot of damage done to that Hell player, but will stay alive, and he's now fighting 3 different people. It's a team game. You cannot fight 1v3. So he will go down early, 3v4. Neeks had the chance for the shot, but will stay alive as it was a leg. Spots the red box player and has the line out to Lego Batman. So Op is now down, and there goes Jesse fighting towards the B ramp, and it's just back and forth, and it's now a 2v2 as they will approach towards the secret position.
Wiggles, you're a great player, but you can't just run in like that. 1v3. I mean, I saw the vision. If there was another player next to them, would have definitely worked out just a little bit better. But Neeks with another shot hit from him.
The MVP.
On it tonight. 5G cell tower already over in ramp. A deft down, all down to the op.
100%.
He's going to be able to see him. Yo, what a flick from Neeks. A 4K for the win. 4 rounds for Foxtrot. Slay.
He was scaling right.
Nice shot.
Nice, Nick.
Good shot.
Good shot.
Oh my god.
The death doesn't hit those.
Molly killed me.
That is fucking insane.
That's toxic. Wow.
Neeks is 11-4, guys. Neeks is 11-4.
Maybe he should have been on the op long time ago. Maybe since the first game, because...
Okay, wait, no. Wait, here's the thing. He is also... A lot of those are eco kills, because Mangione's families... Their economy has been kind of shit the entire game. It's only the 7th round. Can't count them out just yet.
Back on the eco weapons here.
Yeah.
You should
Switch already making the money with the MP9. Oh, okay, the Kree coming out for a deb. That's going to be another kill. These A players are going to get a little nervous here.
Trying to keep the scope weapon thing going. Even though he's not on the op anymore, he definitely wants to still use a scope weapon. And if it has to be the SG, so be it. And if he's going to get kills with it, so be it for us, because we can enjoy watching Adept getting his impact going, and already the attack happening into the A side. It's a very big stack towards the A side, but they should be able to hold it down just well, just dandy. Jesse with a double. Niwi finds his own. Lego Batman all on his lonesome. We'll get Niwi on the outside. A 1v4 on the cards with 1 down already, 3 more to go, but it looks like a tough task to ask for from him, especially when he doesn't have the kit. So I would just imagine that, considering how the economy has gone every single round for Mangione family, he's just going to save this until the next round.
Absolutely.
And so five in a row for Foxtrot, starting to get a lead here and building it on the T side.
I really, really like how they're playing Jesse in this role as well. He's also 11-5.
Oh my gosh.
Spoke over me. Even though I don't think you can hear him on stream. No, Jesse is playing incredibly well. I like him in that hut position. He's very, very good at close-up battles. And he's been fighting really good impact this map so far. Taking all the kills away from Wiggles.
I agree, especially because as we talked to Niwi during that game on Nuke that they did win 16-14, Niwi talked about Jesse during the interview and talked about how he's the best short sight player ever that he's ever experienced. And so that being said, you would expect that Jesse's positionings just have to go in the close quarter areas and he'll be able to excel. And what do you know it, 11-5 and ready to keep the lead going as they will hit the B site. Got to get a smoke down onto that molly so they don't do damage. And 5G cell tower, worst timing in NA, gets caught out with the nade and Adept will take care of it. But the rotation is here quick and fast, that's for sure. Already down the ramp though is Foxtrot fighting right in front of the faces of Mangione family, and they're taking a lot of space. But will they cover the Tetris player? I think he's still hiding into the cubby still, and they haven't even spotted him yet. And so Dog, there we go. Now he starts to activate. They barely find him, but they're gonna now hold his position. Oh my gosh,
Did he just molly himself? Did he just molly himself?
What is the utility
this
set?
This is a lot of mistakes being pulled out by the Mangione's family, but I think it's just so good that it works out for them so far. Defuse coming out. Jesse has to spray down, get this damage. Defuse here. He has to run away. Is he going to be able to get away with this? Oh
no.
Dies after time. No extra money in the bank for him for that loss, but still has a lot there that they can reap by here. So that round, it just felt like lots of things happening for Mangione's. Foxtrot getting a little bit ahead of their britches, like, all right, let's plant the bomb ASAP. The entire site was not cleared. Neither was double doors. Not a safe space to be. Got the money, though. Money for the plant.
Oh,
Can retry this time.
They definitely made that round look like complete madness there, just rushing into the B side and getting a plant. And, you know, I get it because a lot of times they've been having trouble in terms of being able to really take the B side and getting flat-footed. But you got to clear your angles, and that one angle that you didn't clear ends up being the demise of Foxtrot as they lose the last round. But trying to get back into it, but Wiggles not having the best game. It may be that Jesse and Neeks are currently having a great game, but right now it's not the case for Wiggles, and trying to find an opening is Niwi, but he goes down with just one on the board. And so Jesse and Neeks are having to fight for their lives, trying to see what kind of avenues they can open. But if Jesse could find this headshot here onto 5G cell tower, there might be a chance. But there's two players here, so now they got to be really careful about how they do this.
They can hear the rotates. They can definitely hear the rotates.
Oh, but Neeks will catch out Dog, so that's a great entry into the B side. They will hear that player towards B, towards Hell. And for how great Jesse's looked, couldn't finish the spray on the 5G. And so Neeks, he's been looking absolutely tremendous so far, but will he be able to get the 1v3 is a real question. They're already poised in this position. Oh, but he still hits the flick onto Glass Cup. 1v2 now. It's all up to where he wants to go. He kind of knows that both players are separated, so if he could just isolate these fights, he could really make it work. But 25 seconds, he's got to head to some site, some sort of site. And if he picks B, he actually picks right because both players playing more towards that A side. But time is whittling down right now. He doesn't have really that much time to clear angles. He's just going to have to go for it, and go for it he will. He will be heading to that Strawless plant, and we'll get that down. Now a 1v2 in the cards as he does get the bomb planted as a secondary teammate. He will actually find this ramp player, and if he can get this kill, oh, what a big find, but misses a shot, but he is low. Oh, a little bit too much. He kind of had the idea in his brain, just couldn't execute. And so Mangione family will maintain the round, and they will be on 4, trying to claw back into this lead. But what a close one there from Neeks.
Player cams, player cams, player cams.
1 HP. Did you lag him?
No.
Really important talks there. Really important talks there. I wanted to see the vibes there.
Yeah.
I like how they don't talk. Why don't they talk? They need to keep talking. Have you ever
really
seen the
tough
player
right now,
comms
yeah.
for all of like every other team plays in pro? They keep talking. Does not matter what's happening. They keep on going. But holy fuck, air switch
what?
is gonna keep on going. A nice 2K just through the wall. No armor on any of these players on Foxtrot. Wiggles does get a kill of his own. Pretty nice. Also,
down to the
they
vents.
picked up the op.
Ooh.
Oh,
What a big
nice.
find
That's
from
like
Jesse.
yeah.
But it's all just a bait though, because the bomb actually made itself down to the B site, but they will take out Neeks, who did have the bomb in his possession, taken down by Dog. And so now Jesse is just going to have to find a different avenue of approach to get this bomb back. But now a more doable round with Wiggles on the op, but right now, it doesn't seem like they're going for the objective. They're just more going for getting the advantage in their favor, and he might be able to find Glass Cup if he could just go around this corner in time. He will. Going for the okay.
I thought that was gonna be a knife. That would have been a sick
you
knife.
know, Jesse, come on, man. Give the viewers what they want, but maybe what they want is the Foxtrot round win, and they're getting closer to it. Already now at 2v2. This wasn't even in the realms of reality in terms of winning the round, but now it looks more likely. But it's tough. Every door is closed.
Yeah.
The windows are not popped. Oh, wait, there is one window pop. But on the timing peak, 5G will take the kill. So Wiggles, now him on the op. Let's see if he can start activating just like Neeks. But what a journey to make if he could be able to make this happen. Mulling down towards that double doors, and that's going to push him off. But they're right in front of it. The Molly kind of missed. So now he's just going to have double angles. But it's the blender into the double doors. And so tying it back up, Mangione family will bring it back at 5. Rough to see that the Foxtrot team has just kind of let go of their lead, really. Again, 5-2. They finally started to break in, but now Mangione family is starting to get a good grasp of the CT side. Now, 5 rounds on the T side is not something to scoff at on Nuke, especially. So
definitely a CT-sided map, I would say. And the fact that Foxtrot have been able to get so much impact, though, on their non-rifle rounds as well as their rifle rounds, I think is not something that we have to look at in a negative eye. Like that last round, that was just pistols, and they're already on this A site, able to clear out a lot of things, but they're not going to clear out Mustang unless it's a little bit too late. Jesse gets dropped down a depth. He's going to be able to get the trade, but quickly there, this Heaven player is going to be an issue. Newies trying to find the head, but smoked out, easy peasy. Got to fake the plant. Oh, they're sticking around here. Neeks is going to be right behind them. Wiggles carries it down as well. Lego Batman and Glass Club left alone. Yeah, they're walled off by the smoke. He has to find this kill, but it's going to be Neeks. Oh, so important to find them here. Yep. Well, I love this trigger discipline that he has, but he's able to find a kill. And Neeks, what was that? That was almost terrible, but they were able to find it. Also,
he's still up there.
Holding. I whipped. He's nice.
Nice.
I got up, Nick.
There we go.
Thank you.
There we go. Well, you get back into it.
yeah, they can. They can get back into it.
You see Neeks just pointing at his forehead, just like...
That is not Neeks, by the way. That is not Neeks. That is Parkinson's beat, but good try there, Region. We have a guest, it looks like, in our player cams.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, indeed. Mangione family gonna answer back with so much nade damage early round. Neeks is out of the round. No more impact for him this time. The 4-step for Mangione family looking like it's doing well. Jesse not able to hit the spray. Any headshots, lots of damage onto him. Down to 9 health. Has to force it back. Is that a big dick sticker craft?
Oh, God.
Let's go down vent. All right,
Okay.
face there. Yeah, just don't clear left side, Navy. All right, like a Batman with the deagle is going to end it and pick up an AK for himself.
Yeah, it's not looking good. Just taking a bunch of 1v1s, it feels like. Again, Jesse trying to find an opening, but he was just fighting 2 different people, and he's going to get taken down himself as he was low, but the headshot will be hit by Glass Cup. This was a very, very bad round from Foxtrot. Just pretty disorganized on all fronts, and already just it looks clean from Mangione family as they will tie it back up, and we switch over to the first half. Let's see how the players are feeling into the next half.
Back lobby, I don't think it's seen.
Through the bodies. Great.
All right. 6-6 half. Now we get the inverse. We get CT side. We're warmed up for it.
They're doing chats in team chat for the next round.
They're very serious right now, but you know, at least they're in some ways it's a good thing. You know, you're really focused about trying to win the game, but you know, you got to get the spirits up right now. It's a tie game. They did basically win the T side, but right now it's all a matter of being able to hold down the defense and already just leaving the A side completely open, and they will get the bomb plant. Is Mangione family. Def trying to find a timing and now spraying and praying, but won't find the kill. Niwi though on the double, but he's got to reload, so Dog would just punish him for that. And so now a 3v3, it's going to be the double push from Mini and the player trying to look from the heaven position, but air switch is hitting, the dink happening, but and Wiggles double, almost a third, but he doesn't have that much time without a kit. 5G cell tower with the jiggle will hit the wiggle, and Mangione family take the pistol here in the second half.
Rough. We saw a couple of really good kills from some of these Foxtrot people, but leaving A site completely open on IM nuke game. Not the best place to put yourselves on a CT side start. No money in the pocket. Wiggles only buying up a deagle for themselves. You can see Mangione family, they're looking for something fast as well. They have the Mac 10s and 1 AK on the 5G cell tower. I'm expecting something a little bit wacky, a little bit quick. They want to make their money, not get funny.
Definitely the Mac 10s, if they can get those kills with the Mac 10s.
Why are they doing this? Why the
Neeks definitely felt the PTSD of this totem pole that existed and wanted to recreate it for the Mangione family. But it only happens if 5G cell tower will swing wide enough. But he's taking his sweet time. Wiggles, though, finds an opening. I believe that was towards the that B ramp radio position, but actually for what they're holding, they're not going to be able to find anyone because 5G cell tower and his team are clearing the A site, and they're going to see that it's completely vacant. So another bomb plant down going for Mangione family, but it is a 5v4. Jesse able to get the Mac 10. If he could find this opening, there is now a discussion about winning this round, but it all matters about this one. He will get cleared though by Dog, and so now these pistols are just going to go straight into what is the biggest hold for Mangione family, and 5G is just going to take care of it. And 8-6 for the Mangione family, getting off to a good start with the conversion here on Nuke.
Wiggles did what they could. I'm questioning a lot of things here. Lots of things here. And that's just, that's what happens when you, I'm having a ping crash out live on stream.
Oh, gosh.
It's okay. It's just a piss around save. All good. They have the money this round. They have so much here. Then you just
bring the biosteel.
Play how they have been, and Molly's gonna miss, but the nades are gonna hit. No a rush quite yet for the Mangione families, but they're trying to set themselves up for it. Molly out over into Asia. Just a little bit of utility. Yeah, they're heading on over to the ramp. Jesse, the only one here to really help out, but he is gonna fall back. Down onto ramp, gonna give all the information on over. No. Not gonna be able to find a head. No, he's gonna get crossfired, and they are just strong arming their way onto this B site. The Mac 10s are screaming. And you know what I'm gonna scream? I'm gonna scream it, save, get the fuck out of there.
Oh, but it won't happen because of depth. Getting caught from the side, and that's pretty much what it looked like the entirety of Foxtrot's gunfights here in this round. Just getting caught from the side and just not being aware of the potential attack just like that. It was a straight rush into the B site, and they will be completely wiped out. And so, first gun round, no success for Foxtrot, and you really start to worry with how they're playing right now. No sense of urgency, no sense of cohesion. It's been completely lacklustered from Foxtrot as a team. You know, maybe Neeks is popping off, maybe Jesse is keeping his form, but it just doesn't feel like a team. It feels like everyone's just playing for themselves, and that's something you cannot ask for when you're trying to win a game of ESCA here. But already down 3 rounds, it's looking tough.
Especially when you're on the CT side, when this is literally all about team cohesion, keeping the site safe in a way from the T's. It's just not working out so quickly. And just like how the Mangione family was last half, their economy is all over the place. They have to do something a little bit more coordinated. Have to shut down ramp. They are not being as aggressive as they need to on ramp, and that's exactly what they're going to start doing here. The MP9 and the 5.7 is going to start speaking out just like that. The Mangione family, they're going to try their luck on over to Secret, but Neeks, all right, not going to be seeing that player quite as soon as they needed to.
Should have been ready for that, because considering that everyone pushed lobby, you can expect that they could be anywhere but the lobby position. So not ready for it, I start to question it. Wiggles trying his best with the 5-7, but not able to find anything. But Niwi, though, finds the back flank onto air switch. Only one more person to deal with outside is 5G cell tower, but he will take him out with the headshot. Jesse is towards this lower position, while Adept trying to see if he can find something towards that hell position. He's going to spot one heading towards Mini, but does he know that one's above him already in heaven? Oh, it doesn't look so, because he's going to go up to his demise and he will get taken out. Jesse now stuck in the 1v2. It's not his favorite site, especially because the B side has been more proper for him. But let's see if he can make it happen here on the A side. He's going to find one getting into his crosshairs, but will opt for the squeaky position. And now inching closer into the site. Not able to find anyone. Everyone's playing it very passively on the side of Mangione Family. And so he's just going to have to go look. He's just going to have to go look. He can't take too much time to really do this. He's going to go clear the outside position. May he find it? No, looking the wrong way. And Dog will take care of him. So 10 rounds now, double digits for Mangione Family. They're looking hot to trot right now, and Foxtrot is just looking like it's not.
We're not freeing Luigi tonight. Not quite yet. The decision there by Jesse to go ahead and try his luck with the op on that 1v2 retake, I feel like it would have been a different story if we saw him on an MP9 or a M4. That's just kind of his playstyle. We never see him on the op. And having that and going into such a stressful situation is just going to be a little bit harder.
One already down the vent. Oh, it's Glass Cup. And so he's just going to clear that secret position, clear outside, because everyone's just basically forming together. And Mangione, that's really what it's looked like. It's looked like they've had protocols, they've had strategies that they want to go for against this Foxtrot team. And then Foxtrot is just getting completely outclassed by all these plays. Although Wiggles' position is very strong in many occasions. Will he find the op jumping in the midair, trying to pull a twist, but he will be taken down first. And already the Mac 10 from Glasgow trying to push through. He will get taken out. Wiggles on the double. Niwi trying to find his own opening, but not able to do so. So now 4v3 in favor of Foxtrot. Wiggles now playing towards the elite position, but only stuck on 19 HP. He doesn't have much to work for. So might need a little bit of assistance here.
Or a little bit of support from his teammate. Neeks needs to come and rotate on over to help him out on this long cross.
I think Neeks is there, hiding in towards the locker position, holding the line down to Red Room, but they're not going to spot anything because already heading back into the lobby position is Mangione Family. No one really from Foxtrot made any sort of presence into the lobby position after hearing all that outside, so it's all going to be a matter of holding down the sites. 30 seconds left on the clock. They're going to have to go one way or another. Maybe start to fortify this A site as it comes closer and closer, going towards the squeaky position. Molly out towards the top hut. And there are two players here on the rotation, and soon enough, there could be a Wiggles coming through, but air switch with the shot onto a depth takes him out early. Neeks can't activate because this is a strong head angle for the T's, so they're going to get the bomb plant down 3v3 with one player down low, another player down low as well for Mangione Family. But, oh no. Okay, maybe the relocation. Oh, but Jesse caught off by Dog. This is looking like dire straits for Foxtrot. Just not able to find anything. And especially with the economy really down low, they're going to have to save these. So they're just already giving up the round. So 11 will be found by Mangione Family. And they've just been able to claw themselves out of big disadvantages and looking good to do so to close it out on Nuke. Foxtrot, where are you today?
At least one more. That's another one. 5G cell tower just right next to each other.
Boom.
Yeah, there we go. You can't save everything. You got the round win, but you're not going to be able to keep those round weapons. Gonna have to rebuy here. However, that's not really saying much. Mangione Family have so much money in their pockets to be able to keep this going, and you have a timeout coming in from Foxtrot right now. They need to figure out what the hell's going on. Where is the disconnect happening? Because I feel like they are not getting all the information that they need to be able to take retakes safely. Just like we saw, I think it was Jesse or Wiggles it was Jesse that got caught out by a player in ramp. They just didn't know that that player was there. They thought all two players were there or all three players were on the site. But unfortunately, the wrap around was the demise. That could have been a different story if they knew about that player able to get that kill and entering into the site. Knowing that it was a 3v2 could have been a lot easier. Just feels like they're not problem solving effectively in the way that I would expect them to. But we have a def on the op here. Neek's going in a very aggressive angle here over in Hut, and so is a def. I like this.
This is good. I kind of want him to keep it going, especially with Jesse as his assistant, and so he will hold a better line, that's for sure. This line, many professionals hold this line, and it's a really good one, and he's gonna actually keep it going. What a bold move by a def, boasting the op after being relinquished of the role from previously. He's gonna keep it going. This is absolutely insane. Might have caught him out though. Pop flash going in, but the Max 10 is here for the support, and he will take care of him. A def able to back off just in time, but Dog able to get into this vent position, stuck on 1 HP. Just spam it. Just tag him up a little bit, please. Shoot behind the vent, for God's sake. They will not do so. He will be able to stay alive just for the time being. I feel like Neeks. Yeah, I feel like Neeks knows. Oh,
no way he gets a kill here.
Bullet.
No way he gets a kill here.
What?
One bullet from Dog. One bullet from Dog. That's all you need. You don't really need full health to get a kill.
The vent drop.
That's all right. Adept is doing good work here on the outside. Oh, the flick's not gonna connect, but lots of damage onto himself. He does have the information, and so does the rest of the team. Neek's going hunting for a bit more. Dog has to be going somewhere.
Bomb down secret as well, towards that outside position. And they're not really heading towards it. They're just... Now Mangione family is looking for the kills. Surely Jesse can take care of this, right?
Yes,
okay.
surely.
Thank God.
Phew.
But Lego Batman on his lonesome in the 1v3. He will pick up the bomb, but you see a Neeks in the prowl. They will finally bag around.
That's right, Jesse.
18
Going
seconds,
secret. He's
16,
going secret.
15, 14.
Nice.
AK's outside.
Yeah, no, my MS is spiking hardcore.
Okay.
We need to play down.
Multiple sclerosis?
MS?
Multiple sclerosis? Multiple
mild scoliosis.
Multiple sclerosis. MS disease.
Mild and spicy.
Search. Multiple sclerosis, an autoimmune disease. But I think he was talking about his ping. Latency per frame. Thank you. Willie, it is a disease. He said MS.
No, you said ping. Shout out ping one time.
Ping latency per frame. I made a Shirley Temple earlier. I'm drinking it right now.
Ooh, how's it tasting?
Cherry.
Sweet. I'll do a tequila sunrise if I want to go for sweet. Oh, but what's sweet is the look on Neeks right now. Going for more. Finds a double. And now Jesse not able to bag one himself. So he's just going to run for the hills and able to have some sort of support in the form of a deft holding the op on the right side. But going back in, I don't think that's the best option. I think you just play back. You're holding both angles, and you have two players already holding the A site. But great start here for Foxtrot as they're now in the 4v2 advantage, and Mangione family caught flat-footed here.
They're boxed in completely here. No real way to kind of get out of it, except for killing. They have a minute left on the clock, though. Lots of time to make their way through. Smoke coming out. This is a really good start and good setup for Foxtrot, like you said.
The most perfect start we've ever seen, honestly.
Yeah.
Feels like every single round has been a very claustrophobic fuck up, whereas this one is a little bit more clean. Like I truly felt like this was a round win from Foxtrot. So if every round
you can't say that too. You cannot say that too quickly. You cannot ever say that with this team.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a FaZe fan. I would know. I can never say anything too fast when it comes to FaZe. And but a deft able to hit the op shot, maybe good signs to see from the former opper. Now probably trying to take it away back from Neeks. And so Lego Batman, it seems like he's always LMS every single round. And let's see if he can get more with it. No, it'll be Wiggles getting the last tag, 8-11. The lead is getting clawed back little by little. And you know what will be interesting, Apple, is if we go to overtime once again.
Yeah.
Especially since they love playing overtime on this map.
They always need to warm up here, especially on Nuke. It's a tough map to really get the hold of, And if they get this under their belt, honestly, even if this is a loss, I want to keep seeing them play new because this is such an incredible showing that we've seen from them. Seeing Jesse going 15 and 15, Neeks 18 and 12. Everyone on the team is firing on all cylinders, and so is Wiggles. At least one kill is going to get traded out. The Deagles are starting to talk back. Maybe he has to go and crunch this, but really wary of any player. Kind of searching him out. Not much health over on 5G cell tower, though. He's going to be able to find him from behind. Okay, no knives. No knives today, I guess.
All
Even
business.
though I think that'd be really fun.
All business here against the Mangione family. We do not want any accidents whatsoever against this squad, so they will take it completely serious. And now in the man advantage, as right now it's just I'm not gonna lie, it seems like the CT side is just kind of I'm just gonna go B, I'm just gonna go A, or like they're not really thinking with their rotations. It's just rotating, but they might just be posing themselves into the proper site as they are looking to go for this A side. Niwi peeking right behind it. Will get one. Will he find out that there's a second right behind him? They're just trying to spam him out. A death. Again, the op is now starting to hit, and that might be a great sign for the Foxtrot team. A deagle from Niwi, and we're at 9-11. Never forget.
Then we're dead.
Hut.
Hut gotta be last.
It's coming back.
It
Lobby.
is.
Dead.
Nice.
Nice.
Good shit, Jaden. Nice round.
That's a safe. That was a safe run.
Yeah, you just
Yeah,
keep
just
our comms, keep our comms clear like this. Keep them like understandable, so we know what the fuck's going on.
Wiggles, I'm gonna come help.
Real as hell.
Communication
Real
is
as
key.
hell. Yeah, and that's what we've kind of been talking. That has been the storyline of this game. It feels like the communication with Foxtrot just has not really been all together. They've been missing angles, missing clears, missing everything. There was a round on T side where they just did not clean out the entire B site, and that kind of led to their demise. It could have been a pistol round win for them. However, I like this. I like the vibes from Foxtrot. I like that they're high. They're still there. They're not high. Maybe they're high. Who knows? They're starting to cook.
At least they're starting to pinpoint the issues that exist right now in the squad. And of course, it always, you can kind of, actions speak louder than words, right? And sometimes actions speak for the words. And so what it looks like in terms of the actions, it seems like there hasn't been that cohesion in terms of being able to play like that as together as a team. So at least they're acknowledging it and now saying, you know what, let's stop muddying up the comms. Let's start putting it a little bit more crisp, a little bit more on point with each person. And look, we know we're going to beat this team. Let's just do it the right way. Do it with the right communication. Might be able to find more here. Finds more coming into his way. Could find a 3K, but he's getting from two different areas. Now a 2v3 for Foxtrot trying to fight back into a deft. Now on the AK, wanting to see if his rifle prowess can be able to get stellar here. Sorry, but once again, oh man, no, dog.
What
a devious
shot.
one.
All down to Jesse. All down to Jesse. These are in pretty predictable areas and spam through the smoke. I don't know if he's going to be able to clear out this Tetris player in time. Unfortunate dog is able to find them. That's a match point for the Mangione family.
One thing
Would
to
not be
note,
the same. It's got to be OT, right? Gotta be OT.
hopefully is. And once again, as I mentioned, the streak continues in Mangione family that they only play close games. The longest margin of round deficit has been 8-13 loss for Mangione family. So keeping the streak going of within 5 rounds of a game, whether they win or lose, they're doing it so. But now it's time for the Foxtrot squad to start picking up the pace a little bit, really get themselves much more textbook here with their plays. But that's going to be a big hit there. Dog able to crouch into this position of a def. Will they expect a second, though? They know it's the op, but not expecting Jesse. Could get a double here, and he will. Now can back off, and the advantage going back to Foxtrot. Just going to start using his utility, but gets caught out by the jiggle from Lego Batman. It's his movie, and he's the star of it as he's been popping off for the squad so far. But the real damage has been from 5G cell tower, 23 and 15 in this match, and now he's on the prowl here towards outside, and they're just gonna focus inside, and that just might lead to a demise. Lego Batman with a team kill, but 5G is ready with the rotation. Wiggle there available, 1v1 available for him, but with that spot, you would expect, yes, Lego Batman will go for the vent drop, and he will rush towards that B site. Wiggles chasing right behind him. No utility used from Lego Batman, and so the potential for 1v1 for Wiggles.
Bomb gets planted, AK in hand for Wiggles. Gonna rotate around, at least try and go the secret route. But with this Lego Batman, they've been able to kind of fortify themselves in the site all the way up towards ramp.
No util.
No utility, no flashes, nothing here. And Wiggles just trying to clear out all of these angles that they have so many times before. Not planted safe. Gonna try and go for the defuse. A molly out from Lego Batman, and the headshot's not gonna completely connect. Time is gone. Wiggles gets the kill, but that's the round for the Mangione family. 13-9. Foxtrot is gonna fall, but honestly, that was sorry, I was just not in the right. There we go. Honestly, that was such a good game from Foxtrot. There were just a little bit of mistakes that need to be cleared out. I think that scoreline is so much better than we've seen them on a bunch of different maps. I like seeing them on Nuke. I feel like it forces them to think about different rotates, different communication styles that we don't really see too much because they haven't really done too much on any other maps other than Ancient and Anubis. I like this map for them. I think it fits into their playstyle a little bit more, and just a little bit more of some scrims on this one. I think they'll be perfectly good with it, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, I think the fundamentals have to kind of tighten up a little bit. It's, again, the communication was a very big talking factor in terms of this team, and it kind of shows the way that they've been playing these T sides. A lot of times, most of them, it's just been very disorganized. A lot of 1v1s being fought in, and they just really got to tighten these things up and, you know, maybe play more as a pack. Sometimes a lot of these very overly separated strategies in terms of defaulting and such doesn't really work out best for them, because then one goes down on one side, the other one goes down on the other side. It becomes a complete mess, and then out of nowhere they're just getting desperate. And you know, that's not the way really you want to win T side rounds, nor in CT side rounds, because then if you mess up your rotations, then we are talking a complete mess of a whole game for CS. And so that said, let's see if they can tighten it up. But man, what a game indeed. I will say that was a pretty interesting game. 6-6 tie. And almost trying to bring it back on the T side, but just not able, or CT side, but not able to do so.
Not able to do so, but you know what you are able to do so is to go on over to BioSteel and grab some BioSteel of yourself. You have a coupon code, Foxtrot GGs. You get 20% off there, and honestly, you probably should. It's really, really yummy. I have some myself. I got some sponsor stuff that I'm going to be sending out to the boys here pretty soon. But BioSteel W, this shit rocks. But also, not just BioSteel, we have some jerseys, guys. We have jerseys. They're $40 from now on into the end, shipped. I think we're going to be extending them for about a week or a week and a half for now. And also, if you don't really like the jerseys, if you like a hoodie or a t-shirt more, go check out our store. We have some new designs coming out for the summer. I think I'm going to get my mug in the mail in just a little bit, but exclamation point merch in chat, exclamation point jerseys in chat if you're interested in any of them. If you have any questions, you can reach out to me or the Foxtrot GG's Twitter for socials if you have any questions about anything. But yep, that's about it for all of us here over at Foxtrot. My name is Apples, obviously, and we have Regent as well. Thank you all for being here, and we hope you all have a great night. Thank you, Ping, for broadcasting.
One time.
My name's Willie N. Been told you haven't been too hydrated lately, and that's just not chill. Do you want to know how I stay hydrated throughout the day and doing casting? It's none other than BioSteel. BioSteel comes in this nice recyclable container, comes in a bunch of different flavors. Me, I'm drinking pink lemonade right now. It's delicious. So what are you doing? Stop being dehydrated. Go to BioSteel, get you some BioSteel, use code FoxtrotGG at your checkout, and you get a discount. Buy BioSteel, and do better. Stay hydrated.